Dude, you see this crazy photograph I found on the internet? People gone vintage. See this?
Tell me more, dude.
Look at these people. This is a crowd of
Whoa,
people. And
that's
they got
so,
hats.
they got hats. That's so vintage. That's so
No, but they all
vintage.
got hats. It's
Eh,
it's kind of weird because everyone wore hats back in the day, but now it's not so much a fashion item.
I see a theme here. Yeah, and I remember like in any history book ever, like pre I don't know 1950, they were everywhere. I mean,
Absolutely.
women, men. I like obviously people wear hats at least in the United States pretty regularly. You see the dad
Mhm.
caps and all that, and
Trucker hats,
trucker
especially.
oh trucker hats. I mean, I don't know if this counts as a trucker hat, but yeah, they're everywhere. So if you want me to explain real quick, we thought it'd be a good idea to examine a history of hats because we were talking the other day and we realized, holy crap. So you think like old timey hats, you think like once upon a time the fedora, believe it or not, I know, and then a couple others maybe that pop into your head, but then we were looking and we were like, uh, there's so many. Yeah,
Let's go through it.
yeah. Let's set this up. Set up this bad boy.
All right. So first one I'm gonna go with is Abraham Lincoln and the stovepipe hat.
All right.
So this one's pretty crazy because I read that he actually stored several items on the top of his hat, like such as or like the top of the inside of the hat, such as like his addresses. He would bring them out of the hat and like other pins and stuff.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that. So
that is
like,
wild.
so, and the dude was already freaking like tall for his like day and age. So like
Oh
that
yeah,
thing had to make him like 7 foot.
it's a statement. It's an icon.
I mean, yeah, that's the icon. That's like one of the ones people probably think of when they think of old
Mhm.
timey hats. That's like, yeah, that's like a staple. I
And
agree.
I mean, whenever you look at it, you gotta imagine. Do you take the hat off when you're walking through your house, like to not hit
Yeah,
the doors?
surely. I mean, come on. Like how, like especially if you're a freaking giant like he was. I mean, like you're just gonna be bonking everywhere. But the thing is, I always picture Abraham Lincoln to have that face. I don't see him with like any other expression, at least from what I remember.
Yeah, I mean, is this is not like the same time period, but like the Mona Lisa, like it was proper to not smile because like smiling showed signs of like unwanted, um, character traits.
I
So it was
see
always just like it was either soft smile or just like the look,
the look.
but not that look, just a look.
Oh God.
Um,
Well, there's this one.
uh,
No one's heard of this fine gentleman.
now you may be thinking, Adolf, why are you so classy with your tuxedo
So friendly,
style?
so nice. Yes.
But we're here to look at the hat. So this is a peaked cap. So it's an interesting hat because it's like almost double layered. You got like this part up top kind of protecting you from the sun, and then you got like a closer visor to keep your eyes and also that stash protected from other elements.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's practical, but can I just point out one thing? The guy on
Mhm.
the left would be me if I was 2 feet away from Hitler. Look at his expression. The dude is terrified. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, and he's all starred out over here. He's got like medals, emblems, all kinds of stuff, and he's still like,
he's like, oh God, please don't send me away. Like, I mean, if you don't know anything else about Hitler, he had fashion sense. So,
yep. And
oh God,
and I gotta tell you, I read that the peaked cap actually came out of a need for another style of hats because the leather was too expensive to mass produce. So they decided to go to like a burlap, and then they needed a form that would be multifunctional. Because the idea is with this like top part, I think it condenses. I've never worn one, but I've seen because this is almost the same as like the sailor's hat, or the
Mm,
captain's hat.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever worn a Hitler hat, and I don't think I want
No,
to.
but I just mean like the classic hat,
No,
like
I
the
got you.
peaked cap.
No, that makes
But
sense.
the captain's hat doesn't it like condense?
I think so. Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah. So maybe it wasn't just him that popularized it.
True, true.
All right,
All
what
right,
you?
off to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just a better look at it now to this
Oh yeah,
popular and famous
this individual. Yeah,
icon,
Cesar Chavez. Yeah.
the beret. He's probably got a bald spot.
It's just like long flowing like side hair and then it's just a giant like cap right here.
It's just like a bowl cut, but there's nothing on top.
Oh God. Looks like Smeagol just used Rogaine on the sides of his head.
But you know what's interesting? I haven't looked too much at this picture, but like look at because this is the full image. Usually it's just like a box right here of the it's like a portrait, but look at this like is I can't tell, is this a vest, like a leather vest he has on?
It almost looks like it almost looks like a parachute like vest
Mhm.
of some
Interesting.
yeah. It looks like leather from at least this black and white.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A man of the people.
And that he was. Speaking of the people, we should talk about the Russ is sus. Not
Oh yeah, let's
JPEG.
go there. Tell me
Yeah.
about this.
So first of all, he looks like a YouTuber that I watch from Red Letter Media, just as a name drop. He looks scarily close. But at any rate, the Russian Soviet wool hat. Pretty much any documentary, any video, any movie I've ever seen about Russian communists has this hat. This is the hat. So I usually see it in black, but I like the polar bear look, the polar bear variety. Uh, and yeah, I mean, I virtually any Russian official I've ever seen, or Soviet official, I should say, wore this hat. I mean, I see that everywhere.
I got a question.
All right, what you got?
So this little flap here, is this functional? Like, is this like a way to sleep at night better, like a cover for your eyes, or what's going on there?
Maybe it's just a fashion thing. I mean, because it looks like the button like pins it on the forehead.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's definitely extra cushion. I mean, this guy looks comfy, even though he doesn't, his expression doesn't say so.
Yeah,
Um,
he's got some headgear,
he's got that headgear, man.
the bicorn. So
Oh yeah.
Napoleon popularized this, and it's really interesting because he took a tricorn. Can you guess what was special about the tricorn and the difference between the bicorn?
It.
The number of points. The number of points.
Thank you. Awesome.
But I was thinking Napoleon wore these, like he commissioned like a ton of them, like 180 or something like that, estimated. And he was always pictured, always drawn, always painted, and talked about like in war on top of horses. Now, if you're riding a horse and you have this bicorn hat on, like that thing's just gonna fly off, right?
Yeah, like you see those pictures like the Revolutionary War, and you wonder how functional those things actually were when there was just a breeze.
Actually, he turned it 90 degrees and he rode
Oh,
with the point inwards whenever he was on his horse.
oh, so like it didn't have. Why? I don't know why he would do that. Then I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Huh.
strange
Okay.
stuff.
Huh. Yeah. Because okay. Well, that defeats the point I tried to make. Because like if you
I was
just
trying to
turn
stop
it.
you in your tracks.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to question him. One, he's dead, and two, he was famous. So.
Real talk though, have you ever seen anyone wear this hat before in real life?
No. No. Never. I
Okay.
mean, unless you're in like a play, maybe. No, I've never seen that hat.
You want to go with download number two?
Uh, uh, oh, I thought this was another hat. Okay, yeah, no, this is the other hat. Okay, so this one I believe I picked out. This was the Guy Fawkes hat, I think. Uh, Now this dude was a troublemaker. If you don't know who Guy Fawkes is, this dude tried to blow up the English Parliament. Like,
Holy crap!
yeah. So technically, it's a war hat because he declared war against the authority. This dude was crazy because he tried to sneak, I believe, under the Parliament to try to blow it up, and then I think he tried a couple other ways. Eventually, they got him, but it looks. I mean, probably most of you think that this is the Pilgrim hat, and I'm sure it's very similar, but this guy apparently like really made it an iconic like headpiece, which I didn't realize. I thought the Pilgrims kind of came up with the idea. Okay, that's probably stupid to say, but he definitely made it popular though, from what I've read anyway. So I thought that was kind of cool. Don't blow up things, but that was cool. It's a cool hat.
You think like this belt here with the rope around it, like you think that was actually functional? Because back in the day, like they probably made a one size fits all, and they had to like adjust it to their head size.
Yeah, actually, that I didn't even think about that.
Makes sense
Good
now.
good observation. Yeah.
Okay, and let's talk about Teddy.
All right, we got to talk about Teddy. I mean, look at this man. This is like the ultimate like man's man right here. Look, I mean, look at that smile. How could you disagree with a man like Teddy?
And the eyepiece, the dress down, like geez.
I mean, the dude had it together. I mean, he had been in how many wars, crossed how many miles of wilderness. I mean, you can't go wrong with Teddy. And more importantly, you can't go wrong with his hat.
Yeah.
So he has they call this the Panama hat because Panama Canal. I'm sure that was a large part of it. But yeah, he was like the cowboy type, right? So he essentially captured the frontier spirit. That seems to be the theme with that hat. So I didn't realize that there were that many. First of all, you can tell probably in that picture that it's not like a cowboy hat where it's on both sides. Like one side's kind of folded up and the other side's like stretched out. I guess the bill of the hat, which I actually don't know why that is. Maybe it was just a fashion statement. I don't know, because you can see everyone in the picture back there has like bowler hats or like fedora kind of looking hats. So
yeah, and once again, everyone's just wearing hats. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it's a club. Like it's almost like you go to this neighborhood, you don't got a hat on, you're in the wrong neighborhood.
Or like maybe it's just really radioactive back then, and everyone's hair fell out. So everyone's self-conscious.
But Teddy though,
oh man,
that hair.
That is. I can't tell if that's like he just shaved it. Nah, it's just a really shortcut. But no, the dude's dapper. Come on, look at him.
I like that word, dapper. He's a dapper man.
Dapper.
All right. Well, I got to talk about this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw trashhat.jpg and I'm like, what? Oh God. Oh.
So.
Oh, what is this?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
In Europe, this exists. I have seen literal human beings walking around wearing this style of hat. Now, I don't know what it's called exactly, but it if I could name it, it would be a deformed, mutilated ball cap.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know what to say to this. What am I looking at, dude? This is so unfortunate in every way. Because what's the practical purpose other than, I guess, covering the top of your head? Like, dude, dude, it looks like they're even wearing it looks like they cut off part of a pant leg and put it on as a hat.
It seems like they got this whole part stitched in. Now, personally, what I think that this was some like an Etsy shop that went wrong. I think that's what happened.
This looks like a Pinterest nightmare. Like this is unfortunate, and I don't even feel bad for saying that to people who wear this. Like, what are y'all thinking?
I mean, look at the quality of this picture though too. Like they got them all set up in little positions. Like it's a high quality. They got a little fashion book in the back. Like they're really trying to sell it as like some artistic piece of the next revolution.
Well, it looks like, yeah, it looks like an IKEA like still shot or stock photo. Like this looks so bad. This looks so bad. I just don't have words. This is so bad.
Now I'm glad you sided with me because I'm not a fan.
I'm not. No, I'm not. And this actually looks very similar to, I think, another hat we should bring up, the Noogler hat. And if you guys aren't familiar with what a Noogler is, it's essentially a Google employee who's fresh, like who just joined, and they make, from what I understand, they make people wear these. And my boy rocking it. So it essentially looks like the pant hat that you just showed us, the pants hat, except it's got a bill, so it looks more like a ball cap, and it's got the little propeller on top. I mean, this one's a little better because it's supposed to be ironic, I guess. So like it's supposed to be kind of a joke. But I love this guy because he looks like a great value Adam Sandler. he looks, but he's rocking it. You know, he's owning it.
He's got it in sport mode, like turned backwards.
Got in sport mode, like he's doing his best. You know, he's doing his best.
Okay, you just said that Google makes their employees wear this if they're new. Is that correct?
From what I understand, I'm sure not all the time, but from what I've seen,
hazing? Is this hazing in a corporate environment?
It's passive hazing. Yes.
Oh my gosh. And also, here's maybe a stupid observation, but you think like whenever you're in the wind, like the aerodynamics like comes in on the cap and like shoots up into the propeller, like it's like.
I wanted to make like a cartoon sound like, like every time there's a breeze. I like that. I like that idea. Yes.
All right. So
what
let's go back to this.
Oh, okay. Oh God. Why are we going back to this one? I'd rather go back to the Hitler hat. Like what? All right.
Well, let me explain. I think that this is a ironic hat because I believe it stems from a meme. Now, let me explain.
Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
Whoa! Yankee with no breath! Whoa! Yankee with no breath!
Oh, your high.
Do you think that's actually what that's from?
There's no way that someday someone's like, let's just take the bill off and wear it. Like,
I hope not. Like, because people unironically are gonna wear it. Like, and also, I didn't realize that French SpongeBob was Bob L'Éponge. Is that how you pronounce it? Bob L'Éponge. I like that actually.
So with the French language, like a lot of things are opposite. So you do like if you want to say the grocery store, you would say like store of the grocery or store of grocery. So it's like Bob the Sponge.
Bob the Sponge. Robert the Sponge. I like that. Yeah, dude. Okay. I forgot about this meme. Oh God, I really hope that's not the reason this thing exists.
It's that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that.
No, that's exactly where it belongs. God.
In the recycling bin.